My name is Amelia Lucero from CNM's Public Speaking course, and I'm here to inform you about poverty affecting education in general, but focusing on the U.S. Now, in the U.S., the Constitution pretty much states that everyone, no matter ethnic group, race, gender, currency class, deserves equal education, and that's just the law of the land, and that's what's expected. You expect the best for your kids. You expect the best type of schooling, like a Trisco Heritage or schools I went to in Rio Rancho that had robotics and computers in every class, and it was just a pretty nice experience. And then when I did move it to my grandma's, to the South Valley, I saw more stuff like this. No table, just a little clipboard, some chairs for assemblies. There were no chairs. You sat on the floor. These kids are sitting outside. I never had to do that, but in high school, this was the case for me. Bookwork, paper, no laptops. Usually big books, like that big. And when you think of school, you just think of stuff like this. And when I went to high school in Rio Grande, there was a mindset given to me that, like, I didn't think I was gonna graduate. I didn't think I was gonna see college. And that was just out the question. As a smart kid, I still felt threatened. And Rio said there was only 2 scholarships given to every class, and I was like, sheesh, never getting a scholarship. But in the later years of my high school, I did meet the best school staff in CNM leadership, and this was all the staff, these 10 or so people. They first began without a building. Miss Jackie here, now the main principal, she worked very hard to get us a building, and this is AIC donating school mats to the building. And before then, this was what their classes looked like, just them going to different businesses, checking out real world experiences, and just like their class time did happen in the Central Plaza, and that's where they are right now, right there. And they did manage to get a building, and when they did, they were ecstatic. It was their second year of establishment, and that's when I joined. And this is mostly the bottom part of the building, and these rest are lofts, but still is a building, and it is a beautiful building. It's a cool place, and it turned kids like me that came from my exact school, Rio Grande, that probably thought the same thing, and it turned us into entrepreneurs, graduates, and even CNM dual credit students. And they are the reason why I applied to CNM for college in the first place. I almost didn't. And in the U.S., it's about 10.2% is the poverty rate in USA. 1 in 8 adults, and unfortunately 1 in 6 children. It's more common in children, surprisingly, and it's insane. Dr. Sean Koff, a pediatrician from PBS, claimed that bad neighborhoods with crime rates and past dues could have an effect on them, but sometimes no effect at all. It could build resilience, but it depends on how the parent could buffer those problems from the child, but other parents with other like social issues or other kind of mental issues may have a problem with buffering these stresses, and it could project onto the children. And if you look at the U.S. poverty rates, it's usually in the southern part, and also the southwestern kind of southern part, kind of on the western coast. And then if you look at the graduation rates, we're going to focus on the 75% or less, and it is also, I don't know if you can see it, but it is located also here in the southwestern, exactly where the poverty states, like poverty areas were, and also right here, also exactly in the southwestern, southeastern areas along the west coast. Same kind of general map, but it's different statistics, and that's kind of crazy. Now, focusing on like New Mexico, it's about an 18.2% poverty rate, almost 1/5 of the people. That means that's 520,000 people dealing with poverty in New Mexico every day. The graduation rates also kind of see it. 74.9% do graduate, but unfortunately, that percentage leads us to be 50 in the whole United States, and that means a quarter of our New Mexico students are just not graduating. Um, when looked up the richest versus poorest cities in like America, and when we looked at New Mexico on Forbes.com, it stated that White Rock was the richest city in New Mexico, and we're doing this for comparison. And here it's like a 2.2% poverty rate, very low. Their population is about 6,000. The median for household income is 140,000, around there, and the result is like a 99% graduation rate. Now, when you look at the other side of Forbes, where it said the poorest cities in New Mexico, well, the poorest city in New Mexico was Anthony, New Mexico. Has a population around 6,000, kind of like White Rock, but a little bit more, and their median household income was only like $24,000 annually. That is like, the median is inside the poverty threshold, which is around $27,000 annually. And their graduation rate, well, their poverty rate is 46.8%, and that's almost half. And their graduation percentage is also almost half. 50.3 do graduate, so it's more graduates than non-graduates, but that means that 49.7% are not graduating in that town, and that's about the same, but a little bit more than White Rock. They're same amount of students, but different results due to poverty rates. And there is coming back from this. There is ways to even out the playing field. First Child is an organization that works nationally, globally, just to help children, youth, in schooling and everything. And also Save the Children is very globally, nationally. If you want to donate to specifically New Mexico, you can. If you don't know about charities, there's also like local ones that are in Albuquerque, and ones like YDI and New Day. I personally worked with them myself, and it's just to work better for equality, because every kid should get equal education, all that cool stuff, the robotics, dissecting frogs, all that crazy stuff that might cost money, but it's worth it for the children, just to learn more and open up their minds and let them know that they're capable of more than what they think, than more than bookwork. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed my video, and have a good Suncat day.